Coming up in this video, we travel from Yule River Station to Whim Creek, Karratha, Dampier, HEARSON, COVE, Back Beach, do some maintenance and show you around camp.
I think I got stuck there.
G'day guys, welcome back to Ability Off-Road. If you're in a wheelchair and in a similar situation, we brought some cameras along to film the adventure and share our van, caravan and Polaris modifications with you guys and the places we stay and visit along the way. We did plan on staying 3 nights here at Yule River, but had an injury related issue that is getting worse, and it was a rough night's sleep. So when we get to Karratha, I need to get checked out along with Bailey. So just the 2 nights here and no buggy ride, which we were looking forward to. A couple of stops along the way today for lunch, and also check out the famous Whim Creek pub, which is no longer in operation. If you're ever travelling up this way, Yule River is a magical spot to stop, even just for overnight. It's just off the highway. The station is called Munda Station, and the area is known as by the Aboriginal people. I'm not going to try to say that because I'll say it wrong. It was a sheep station early in the 1900s, but was destocked for cattle. There were a few people camped along the riverbed. Our first stop for the day, we grab a quick bite to eat at a rest stop and take in the surroundings. Then it's on to Whim Creek, located between Roebourne and Port Hedland. Copper was found in this area in 1872, and the copper mine operated until 1896. The Whim Creek pub was built in 1886, together with a post or telegraph office, a police station, and also had a blacksmith and a bakery. The pub has been ruined by cyclones on a few occasions, but the frame was never damaged. The original building was brought out from the UK. A lot of history here, just trying to imagine what it was like back in the day. We get checked in at the caravan park, unhitch the caravan and trailers. Anne is on the phone to the local vet for both dogs. They get the antibiotics they need. I'm off to the hospital. They end up keeping me in overnight and giving me antibiotics. Permanent catheters, you gotta love them, but it is what it is. At least we are all on top of it now and they can get back to enjoying the trip.
Ended up taking the splint off and getting it in that side after a couple more attempts. So at least the antibiotics are going in. Just ordered a bed from upstairs with a proper air mattress, pressure mattress. They always take ages. Still hasn't arrived always. Hopefully within an hour I'll be in bed having a sandwich dinner. It's about 8 o'clock. But not too bad. I've had a lot worse before. Anyway. Morning, Anne.
Yeah, morning, Jamie.
Okay, I'll show you guys what mouse we use. Naf built me this mouse. Similar design to what I use at home, but we just made it out of foam and spray foam glue. Velcro the
keyboard up the top there, and then the trackball mouse I use there with this hand, and then a big button there to bang away with the left hand, and then can get on the computer. It's a Logitech trackball. You can buy them off eBay really cheap. Oh yeah, we're just going to cut this plate down here. We made this just so the bottle sits on the side so I can get drinks throughout the night. But it's just a little bit too big, so we're going to do a bit of maintenance in here. We'll cut that down for size so we don't have to move it when we use the tap. Just measuring this out, and we'll just round those corners, eh? People stealing clothes out of the washing machine. It's always good to check the wheel nuts on your power chair. Also, it's just one nut that holds the wheel on. I always find the one on the left side loosens more often. I have fallen out of the wheelchair before about 10 years ago because of the wheel nut backing all the way off. I don't ever want to do that again. That's pretty good too. I reckon we go get this ceiling hoist fixed. See if we can get those wires soldered back in there. We'll go find an auto place and get them fixed up. We drop the ceiling hoist off for repairs at the auto electrician and spend the day driving around Dampier and Karratha. We stop at the Red Dog statue and memorial. If you haven't seen Red Dog the movie, it's an awesome Aussie flick. Just have a box of tissues nearby, especially if you're a big dog lover like me. We take a drive to check out the port. The port was established in the 1960s for the export of iron ore to overseas markets. The first shipment departed in 1966. Since then, the port has expanded and exports salt, hydrocarbon processed products, condensate, LPG and ammonia. Not too far around the corner is HEARSON's COVE, which is popular with the locals and visitors. It's located on the Burrup Peninsula. It has some steep hills and rugged areas around. At high tide, it's a good swimming spot, but today we have low tide and you can walk right out onto the flats. There is coral further out you go and lots of turtles. It's located about 28 kilometres from Karratha. So we'll take a drive along the beach and take in the views.
People swimming?
It looks like it might be a bit tidal, so like the tide's out, you know what I mean? You reckon I can get down here? Yeah. The Dampier salt mines. The Dampier salt mines in Western Australia are the world's largest exporter of solar salt. They export between 5 and 6 million tonnes of salt every year. Most of the salt goes to Asia and the Middle East. The salt is transformed from seawater into salt and mostly used for industrial purposes. It uses a few million tonnes of seawater pumped into the shallow flats every day. They also make a nice habitat for the birds. Perth, you know? Like they don't have to,
Yeah.
don't have to be on site.
Yeah.
There's one more beach we want to go to and check out. But this morning, the battery on the Iveco was flat, so we are going to have to swing by the caravan park, jump start the Iveco using the power pack, and take it for a run to charge the battery. The power pack has come in handy, just have to remember to keep it charged up.
You know what I always do is not sit in front of it and just in case.
A bite to eat, and we take the back roads out to Back Beach from the caravan park, which is a nice drive. The tide is still out and is an incredible view. When hitting the road on a trip in a powered wheelchair, I highly recommend the Magic Mobility Frontier V4 with the off-road front tyres as an extra option. It goes mainly anywhere I need it to go, and is also excellent inside the house or caravan, where you have to turn on the spot. For years I tried to go places in these old Permobiles. They're an excellent chair, but off-road not so much. We swing past the auto electrician and pick up the ceiling hoist. They did a good job, it's all fixed up.
Take you guys around the caravan park here in Karratha. We're right down the back lot. It's got the longest bays. We're here at 122. Got Anne and the dogs in the middle. Sprinter on the left. Iveco on the right. We didn't set up the awning or anything just so Nat can go out in the Iveco. This is the camp kitchen. So I didn't really need an awning. Got a bit of shade in the trees there. Got all my equipment out here. Anne's having a sleep. So that's camp. I'll just take you around the caravan park real quick. On the back row here, this is all the permanent guys, probably jobs in the mines or whatnot. We'll go this way.
Your shadow stretching on the...
I'll show you the rows. Pretty straightforward caravan park. Nice across the street there. I really wanted to take the buggy out, but it didn't happen. Because of the issues I've been having, unfortunately. Got to go back to the doctors today. Sucks, but the rows here, there's a lot of permanent stuff. Just the row there. They're all pretty much the same. End of school holidays, so a few people are starting to go back. A lot of people still travelling. This pretty cool six-wheeler here. Six-wheel army vehicle. There's another shot of the six-wheeler. Yeah, I always like to go around and see other people's setup. The guy on a Triumph here has got a nice trailer on his bike, and it's pretty set up. Might go check that out. Nothing really crazy, just all standard.
the floor while the sun gets low. I got a feeling.
Naf and Bradley are talking AFL football back at camp. Bradley's a big Eagles supporter.
S, capital S, little T, then a space, capital K, ILDA.
Man, I'll tell me.
No, S-A-I-N-T, then a space, Kilda, K-I-L-D-A. Look, I'm not the brightest, but Nath would be probably smarter.
Oh, no way.
When is West Coast versing Giant?
Wouldn't have a clue.
He's been making West Coast win all the games and they're saying that's how it's going to be. So
Yeah, he's a big West Coast fan, but
But West Coast has to verse Tolkien so West Coast can beat them.
I don't think West Coast's beating anyone, mate.
They should. They should.
yeah. Shoot. That's the correct word.
They should. They are gonna beat the Tolkien because they are their rival.
Yeah, they're the rivals, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Not soon, Bradley. Maybe when you play.
No, they
Maybe when you're 15.
They only won one time.
This is inside the camp kitchen. Got breakfast here, bread, full salad bar, fruit, full cooked meal. Sandwiches here. Nice. It's Nath's birthday, so we shout him dinner and grabbed a buffet. This has got to be the best camp kitchen so far. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and tomorrow we leave for Nanyatara. Good night, Al.
Good night.
Good night, Al.
Right, James?
Not really, because you're going to put me to bed.
It happens, doesn't it?